Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back for another DevPro Duel video. First of all, happy Halloween. So it seemed a bit appropriate, or it seemed a bit, cool to review the zombies. The zombie deck list, the new Shiranui style trap card for zombies at quote-unquote Fire Lake for zombies. Well, it's an Icarus attack that you can just tribute one of your zombie type monsters on the field to destroy 2 cards from the opponent. And then you have to banish one of your Shiranui monsters from the deck. And very easy, you just banish your priest to get an extra face-up destruction on your opponent's side of the field. So it's a quote-unquote Fire Lake for zombies. So kinda good. This is currently my deck list. Again, if you have any suggestions for the build, you can always leave that down below. I'm not running any other Shiranui monsters since I don't really like them. They aren't really that good competitively speaking, so I don't really recommend running the other Shiranui monsters that are here in the extra deck into your main deck. I think the only one that you need to run is just your priest, since again with your Shiranui style, it turns your Shiranui style into a Fire Lake. Again, I'm not really recommending the other cards. And then, the 2 Shiranui synchros that I just added in the extra deck, the level 8, that can be important since you know Unizombie. When you use Unizombies sending effect from your deck, during that same turn, only zombie type monsters can attack for the rest of the turn. So that can be important, going for the level 8 synchro play and then special summoning your level 8 zombie type. So it can be important just to have it in the extra deck. And then the level 6 one, the level 6 Shiranui, is also a card that I just added to the main deck, to the extra deck, since it's also important. It's just to have it as an option in the extra deck, so it's kinda good to have there. Triple Solemn Notice. There's no reason not to justify Triple Notice in the main deck. Double Twin Twister, a card I'm starting to like a lot, since you can just discard your Mizuki, Malicious, maybe Glow a Bulb, or any zombie type monster to pop 2 cards to spell and traps from the opponent. So that's kinda good in today's format, especially against Performages or any kind of pendulum based deck. So let's hop into the first game. Alright, the first duel, I think playing against Raidraptors. Opponent gets to start, he has that Tribute Lane. His Tribute Lane is the Armageddon for the R-type. I think we can expect all of the Raidraptor cards in, what is it called, Winged Raiders or something like that. One of the new booster packs. He opens 4 Strix, the continuous spell that searches out one of your Raidraptors from the deck, and double back row. And here is where the Twin Twister definitely shines. Definitely very good card. Twin Twister, both his back rows, the Notice and the Bottomless, and set the Goblin Zombie, I believe. Immediately Shiranui style, to destroy 2 cards from the opponent and banish the priest from my deck to pop 1 extra face-up card from the opponent. The deck, or at least his Raidraptor deck, it's actually my deck list, but I know the deck list does run triple that new rank up spell card, Soul Shape Force, so I'm definitely not going to destroy one of his 4 Strix, since he can just reborn it and instantly go for Cyber Dragon Infinity. At least, I want to keep my Notice set. I don't want to immediately use Notice on a possible Infinity. Right here I'm forced to use Notice on his Impale, since Impale can, I think, reduce the attack of by 800, I think Impale puts the monster in defense, and then you can just attack with Impale, and then Impale triggers during main phase 2, reborning something from the grave. So that's kind of good, so I was forced to use Notice here. Anyway, so now I can get my engine going. At first, the zombie deck is starting off slow, but as soon as you get 1 Omega, the deck is running. It's very good. You can just return 2 banished zombie type monsters back to the grave, and at the same time you can use Omega's on-field effect to banish itself and banish one of your opponent's in-hand cards until the next standby phase, reduce their options during their own turn, and you can just special summon them, or at least they return to your side of the field during your own standby phase. And here I just lure out the Cyber Dragon Infinity with the second style, and now it's just child's play, doing what a zombie do best. Special summon those level 8 synchros like a boss, the Beelze, the Void Ogre, and also the Goblin Zombie, since I know I can just attack for a game here. Very good match in the end. Next duel against the new Performages and Pals. upcoming tier 0 bullcrap, I got to start. Good hand, especially against the pendulum-based deck, Notice, and that Shiranui style. And also with Unizombie, so that's kinda good, right? But yeah, we're playing against Performages and pals. Notice, no, not Notice, use that Shiranui style to pop both his skills and his face-up monster, and then use Notice on Joker, so he's not able to search his monkey board, another monkey board. But he's lucky, he has both Wizard and Flame Mascot to set the pendulum scale, and on top of that is able to go for the OTK. That's so bullcrap that you can... Thanks to the Performages, you can go for that, what is it called, that, it's not Masquerade, forgot the name, to use that double attacker, and that's game over. Even after getting noticed and getting styled, Shiranui styled, he was able to attack for a game. You know, the format is bullshit when that happens, right. Next match against Dinomist, also using the Performages and pals, or at least the Performer pals, since it's a very good generic pendulum-based engine, especially paired up with your level 5s, your Dinomists. And yeah, the Dinomist can turn your Cyber Dragon Infinity, so... yeah, all of those pluses and end with Affinity, so brutal. And here, set, I believe, the Goblin Zombie, the Fiendish Shane, the Shiranui, no, I think the Twin Twister also, yeah, should be the Twin Twister, so use my Fiendish Shane on the Joker. He tries to use Infinity's effect to attach the Joker on one of his Exceed materials, use Notice to pop his Cyber Dragon Infinity, very good, an instant out to Cyber Dragon Infinity, and then use Twin Twister to try to pop his skills, I believe. But yeah, you know, we are playing against Performer pals, and one card, Monkey Board or Joker or Wizard or whatever, can turn into a full scale. And yeah, he knows that he's playing against zombies, so going for Dweller definitely was the better option here. And yeah, I can go again, special summon Goblin Zombie, set the Shiranui style, but he has like plus 17 over me, and yeah, he still has a Dweller on his side of the field with one Exceed material, so it's game over. No reason, no reason to go on with the duel. GG, I guess. Then last duel against Kozmos, the new Cosmo cards. He uses his 7-star sword to banish his Forerunner, I believe. Yeah, his Forerunner, since that's the level 7. Dart Destroyer is level 8, and he can establish a nice field with a field spell, Farm Girl, and have that Forerunner in hand. Anyway, set 3, yeah, depends on what my opponent is going to do now. So he just goes into the battle phase, so immediately flip over Shiranui style to destroy both his back rows and also that face-up Farm Girl, I believe. Yeah, since now he's going to chain Farm Girl, so I can use Notice, so the Farm Girl stays banished. Yeah, but anyway, he still has its field spell, but now I can just make that nice, delicious comeback, normal summon Unizombie, use the mill effect of, yeah, send Mizuki to the grave and go for Beelze. Beelze should be an excellent pick against, against Kozmos, since Dark Destroyer is useless against Beelze. He already needs a Fiendish Shane or Breakthrough skill to get over Beelze. And then again, use Unizombie, discard Malicious, and go for Omega. So get the engine going, Omega, returning one of your banished zombie types, of course. Most of the time it will be Mizuki, and then during my opponent's turn use the banish effect to banish something from his hand. So Omega returns. Again, a slow start, but Beelze is definitely giving him a lot of problems. And here I try to go for a game. I'm not really sure if I'm able to go for a game, so use Scrap Dragon to pop the field spells, as my thought process here was to use, at least during my opponent's turn, use the Shiranui style to pop his third copy of the field spell, since I think two field spells are already in the grave, but he has that Wicked Witch. Wicked Witch is a big threat. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects if you pay 1k life points. He reveals a Dark Hole, and that backfires a lot. Void Oracle does negate the Dark Hole, but then he reveals Raigeki. Wow, okay, so Void Oracle is already lured out. Omega was chained earlier to banish one of my opponent's cards, and Beelze does survive. Beelze, definitely one of the MVP cards here. But anyway, drawing to Finishane. Finishane is definitely an out against that Wicked Witch. So go for Hades, and eventually I think I can go for the Crimson Bladers. Because Crimson Blader should be a very good card against Kozmos, preventing them from special summoning high attack monsters during their own turn. But again, I'm not able to attack for game here, since he can just use Wicked Witch's effect to protect herself from dying by battle. During my own turn, at least during your opponent's turn, during your opponent stand my face, again get Mizuki back from my grave, and here after rewatching the replay, I realized I make a huge mistake. I just should have attacked here without banishing Mizuki, since now he was able to activate Maxi, get one draw off of Maxi, and he was able to draw into a Dark Destroyer, so that leaves him from tributing that Wicked Witch. Again, bypassing the Finishane, but on top of that, he was able to just bypass the Finishane and special summon that Dark Destroyer on his side of the field, so I had to suicide there, so it almost backfired here, but eventually my opponent scoops. He might have played a few more turns here. Or at least he should have played a few more turns here, since it definitely was on game, but the Beelze definitely an MVP here. So definitely a very good match, very good duels in general. So guys, this is it. If you have any suggestions for the zombie build, definitely leave them down below. Thanks for watching, happy Halloween, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.